Hey, Real Rough Riders. This is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. You know how we as people breed. I'm going to use it as that. So do spirits. Yes, spirits breed too. And they love to breed with certain family lines. Yes. Those who are basically unaware of what's going on there. Certain spirits have infiltrated families before we even knew what spirits were truly. Like you see a certain family with certain traits, some good, some bad. And your family don't want you to be around them because of their reputation or how they live their life. That's why families used to say when you would introduce them to someone, they would say, "Who your mama and them?" And you would say who your mama and them is. What's their last name? Yeah, and then they would be like, oh, you can tell by when their name is mentioned exactly, excuse me, who your mama and them was to them. That's why you could love somebody with all your heart, and your family meet them, and they got the reputation in their family that they're this type of person that's not upright, not honorable, and your family be like, hell no, you're not getting caught up with them. And maybe you're not even that person like your family, but being that you're connected to them, and maybe you happen to be the curse breaker, you the one that's different. But the thing about it is the reputation of the family speaks volumes, to who you are and the name that you fall up under according to the bloodline issues that's on you. And sometimes, the person that, or the people who were in love, those people could actually save your soul. They actually could be the one to save your soul, help you, and introduce you to a new way of living. Or that person could come and send your soul to hell by getting caught up in their bloodline and their lineage. It depends on what they believe in, you know. That's why we have to be careful who we breed with. That really does matter. And it does have an effect on the children. Just like I say, no matter how you teach someone, how you love on someone, those children will have some traits of the mother and the father. And sometimes maybe the grandfather or the grandmother. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Even if they haven't never been around them, it's in the blood. That's why certain families want you to stay within their family stew so that you can stay lost. They don't want you to get found. They don't want you to be happy. Yeah, so they can continue to feed off of you. They don't want you to go and find out that you can have happiness without being connected to all the miserable aspects of the family. Oh, that's your family. Really? It don't feel like if that's family, then I can just imagine what enemies are. They use that line, We need to keep our family pure. Pure from what? This person is loving this person. This person is getting their life together, changing their ways. Sometimes they don't want you to experience love because they've never experienced, so they're making sure by letting you think that if you get with this person, it's going to make your family line unpure. How can you make something that ain't pure unpure? Shabbat. So pure from what? Pure from evil, loveless, envious, deceitful, incest, predatorial, hateful, greedy, selfish, manipulative. They're even manipulating you, trying to convince you love doesn't exist. See, because they've shown you that they don't love you by the things that they've done or doing to you. That's why you believe it's true. You believe that love isn't true because you haven't experienced it in your own family. So how can love exist when it didn't exist around me within my family? Now here's somebody that's coming and loved me that ain't a part of my family. I ain't done nothing for them. I ain't bought them nothing. I ain't took them nowhere. Nothing. But this person is loving me. This feels foreign to me. This person ain't asked me for nothing, ain't did nothing, they just love me. That's what they're afraid of. That the curse will be broken. And that love will be back intertwined in the line because of you. And you ain't gonna let nobody mess up your love for this man or this woman. And y'all not gonna mess it up. Because you want something new in your lineage. You don't break a curse. See, somebody could have said over your bloodline, I I hope that they never find love. I hope they never experience real love. And since they said that, you have not experienced that. And now you're the one to experience real love. And they're afraid of that. They're mad about that. That the curse will be broken. And that from now on, love will flow in your family. Let me finish this thing. You could say to yourself, like, how can this person that don't even know me love me? And those who do know me hasn't shown any love to me. All they did was use me for what I had and what I could give and what I could do to help them to live. But as far as me, your personal self, they haven't shown you any love outside of what they give you after you give them something. Other than that, you don't exist. Because see, what they're trying to accomplish isn't about you. You are just a tool with a title that binds them to you so they can continue to use you. You're just a tool with a title: son, daughter, mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, niece, nephew, grandson, granddaughter. You're just a title that binds them to you so they can continue to use you. So I hope that helped y'all. Don't let nobody use you or mistreat you because you kin to them and you keep on giving them chances and you keep letting them decide who you gonna love. Now, if it makes sense in what they saying, if the person's a bad person, the person ain't living no good life, all gonna cause you nothing but struggles and stripes, yes, listen to that. But if it ain't got nothing to say about somebody that's concrete, you have to make a decision. Are you gonna be happy? Or are you going to allow somebody else and how they think about this person continue to make you sad? So I hope that helped you all. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.